Exactly. Plead the fifth, sir. Plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth and take a drink.
Fifth. F-I-F-T-H.
Exactly.
Fifth.
But you know what? I have a PP on my phone. A penis gallery. A PP gallery.
Why?
Well, you're in a relationship.
No. Honestly,
Nobody sent you dick pictures?
Can I be honest with you?
Nobody ever sent you dick pics.
That's not what I said.
But that's what I was trying to come to before you cut me off.
So it's not that nobody ever sent me them, but I never kept a whole bunch. Like I kept a whole bunch to enough to have a dick gallery. That's the difference.
That is the difference.
So yes, I have received dick pics of 2 or 3 or something like that. Yes, but do I have enough to save in its own photo album of dicks?
It's not saved.
Absolutely not.
So like,
no.
like pause, but like, is it in like size, place, order? Like,
no. Wouldn't that be interesting though?
Like
that would be so interesting.
Complexions is.
But no, why I say that, right? And I call it a gallery, not because it's like officially saved, but you if you have WhatsApp. And it saves people's like images and videos that people send you.
Right. So
I'm like, I need a new phone, so I've been going through and deleting a lot of files. And I'm like, what the hell is this from 2017, 2018? And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I thought I deleted this stuff. So it's so funny. That's what I mean. But it's not like I have it saved like, this is Marcus, this is John, this is, you know what I mean?
Y'all already heard her. She said, do you
it's
not
like a gallery.
A dick gallery.
But it's not like it's saved, is what I'm saying.
It's saved. You just said from 2017, you're finding dick pics, so it's saved.
It's not saved. It's in my...
To be fair,
I have an Android.
I guess she didn't deliberately save it. You feel me?
Thank you, Drew.
Just to be...
I mean, I don't have to clean it up, but what I'm saying is, like,
it's not saved enough for her to have a dick gallery.
It's not saved in my, like,
in
my folders or anything like that. Like, I was like, oh, let me save this. But if you go through my WhatsApp, you're going to see some shit from years ago. And I didn't know that. Now, I'm not the most tech-savvy person anyway, but...
You know.
So, yeah. I guess it's a gallery of sorts.
T-Tom, do you have a gallery of sorts?
Yes. Do y'all have titty galleries? Men have titty and ass galleries in your phone? Don't lie.
Perhaps.
Depends. Depends. Perhaps, but it depends. Like, if you want to... I don't even know how to word it.
Do you have a gallery or not? It's just not... What do you mean? It depends or...
It depends.
She's so technical because when I was saying about this, she was like, technically you do.
I don't understand because I really don't understand. Like, if I ask, do you have a gallery on your phone of ass and titties? How does it depend on what? Like, do you have it on the phone or not? It's more of a yes or no question.
I know what it is.
You don't want to answer to get yourself in trouble.
Nah, I can answer. I don't have none on this phone, so it doesn't matter.
Sherelle, did you in the past have you?
No. Can I be honest with you? I've never received enough dick pics enough for me to even say I had a gallery. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm very rude. I've always told y'all this. Like, I don't know why men like me. I don't know how to flirt. I'm just rude, and then men think that it's like a challenge. Like, men see it. I'm just naturally an asshole, and then I feel like men see it as a challenge, so they just continuously try. So I don't feel like I'm not the kind of person that you send dick pics to. Not to be funny, but I don't give that off. Not saying that people give it off, but in a conversational sense of dating, if a nigga was like, oh, I'm accept for what? That's me. I'm rude. That's just naturally me. So I don't give off the invited vibe of I want your dick pic. No, I don't, because that's exactly just my attitude. So honestly, if I do have it, then
I don't even think you even not to discredit or say because your truth is your truth. But honestly, some men really just be sending dick pics. Like I have a whole bunch. Like I even have a Facebook chat, and it's like we talked about randomly people just be sending you dick pics.
I don't talk to niggas. All right, I don't talk to the kind of niggas that just send dick pics. Does that make sense? Like. I believe her because right, but I don't feel like the men that I talk to they just be like, nah, I can't do that to her. Like, I feel like that's how they look at it. Because they probably gonna get cursed out or something. Like,
Yeah, they know.
I'm not that, like, I'm really not that
Cute.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not, because my reaction is like, what the fuck you sending me this for? Like, that's really my attitude. So I'm not, I don't give off that, like, oh yeah, she might like this. Not saying anyone else does, but I don't think, I think that, I'm gonna be honest with you, because the same thing with women. We know who and what we can get away with, right? And the same thing with men. Like, I think that y'all know just from our attitude, like, who want a dick pic and who don't. And granted, some niggas just assholes and do it anyway, but I still feel like I give off enough assholeness that I just don't. So I don't even have I would have to be in a sexy mode for you to get that. But I'm rarely in the sexy mode with a guy I'm talking to just in a text message. Like, ooh, let me.
Gotcha.
I'm not a fan of dick pics. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a fan of dick pics. Like, I don't look at a dick pic and be like, ooh, that makes me want to fuck. That's not, I'm a nigga in a way. Like, that's not sexy to me. I'm sorry. It doesn't do anything for me.
So have a dude ever like randomly sent one to you? Like
the fuck you sending me this
like,
for?
like how you doing? Like, you wanna see my meat?
Can I be honest with you? That's never happened to me in my entire life. I have never.
do that.
Maybe
Maybe like the online dating.
No, they
like,
do.
I honestly was like,
I was on POF before. I have never received a nigga just send me a picture.
And I'm like,
never received
I'm like, what is this?
I don't think I think
it's
I just
the most
give off,
random
like,
thing.
rude vibes.
Some niggas
I think
really
just give off
randomly
rude
just send
vibes.
it.
They like.
Probably your
And I
picture
feel
on, they be
like-
like, nah.
That should be comedy.
Exactly, like
It should be comedy, because I feel like it should
Exactly.
be like, if you're gonna send your dick, it should be some kind of etiquette. Like,
Were you want to say good morning, sweetheart, and then drop it?
no, I just be like, if your penis is not appealing or it doesn't look good, and it's like, then don't send it. At least Manscaped, if you're gonna send it, like.
But that's the same thing with, I feel like maybe with women, because y'all probably don't want the ass picture. Sometimes y'all be getting too, like,
Yeah,
right? So y'all be sometimes probably,
I know
I mean,
there's probably
maybe y'all
women
might
that just be
sometimes
sending
get a
this
girl ass picture, she got bumps on it or something, and y'all just be like, nigga, like, I didn't want this shit. Like, they might think they being sexy doing something at 8 a.m. Like, ooh, let me send him this for when he wake up, and you seeing,
It's like, what?
like, you seeing heads and bumps, like, you know what I mean? So she's saying the same thing, like, but they don't know that. That's what I'm saying. The same way that woman was like, ow, this look good. That's what he thinking too. Like,
Maybe.
this look good. And he done sent it to 5 other women and they thought that shit was good. And they responded like, ow. So he think he can send that.
Should be hilarious.
So question
I
though.
think it's nice and polite when they ask.
But how do you ask to send a dick pic? Come on. Yo, can I send you a dick pic? For what? I'm not fucking you. See, that's my attitude. That's literally
should
me.
be
I'm
best
not
way to
fucking
do
you,
it.
so what you sending me a dick pic
I mean,
for?
like, if I ever like, I'm like, if you want to.
For why? Be like,
Maybe
beg
that's
your pardon?
maybe that's like his. That's I'm putting air quotation. That's his fishing rod. You
If
get
I
it?
wanted to fuck you,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna.
fishing at that point.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
You know,
I never thought about it that way.
If I want to have sex with a man, he gonna know.
because maybe in the dude's mind they may feel, oh, like maybe she's like teetering in between. So let me just send the meat out, and then like
See what happens.
maybe I could.
But you know what they do sometimes? Like if, like okay, if it's the fishing rod approach, I'm like maybe I wanted to before you send it. Now that you send it, and I know that it looks like that, I'm like ew no.
Damn.
Yeah, that's.
I'm just saying.
That would hurt. That would hurt me.
Like I don't think that that's a good approach if that's where it's coming from. Now if it looks something interesting and appealing, then hey. It's a gamble. I think, sending any kind of nudes or videos or anything like that, I think it's gambling. Because you don't know that person's reaction.
True.
Yo, imagine like the nervousness when you send. I mean, I know you don't have a. Well, even if you had like social media or whatever, if it's not from an iPhone, but when you send it like a nude or some shit, and then you see that the person says they was typing, then they stop, and you like, what the fuck? Like, say something, nigga. Like,
You mean like the 3 dots?
yeah, you see the 3 dots coming up. They type it, and then it stop, and you like, so
Maybe they didn't like it.
you going?
That's
They
the
trying to
gamble.
format a good.
They know they trying to format a good sentence.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's the gamble you take.
When you send the nudes, y'all recycle the nudes, or you gotta send the same ones? I mean, like you gotta do fresh ones, or you like it's okay to send the same one.
I think it depends. That's a lot of work.
I'm gonna need that
filming
time
that
stamp.
stuff.
I need you to
You
stand
want a
next-
timestamp?
I need you to stand next
So
to a
you know
clock.
that it's fresh
Yeah.
content?
Yeah.
Because some filters really do say the date, right? Some
Yeah,
filters.
some of them.
Can you imagine though if you like a shorty sent you a nude? It's February and it said October 20th, 2020. You'd be like,
yo, what is it?
Why?
I'm just like, yo, this is low tier quality. Like, what? I want like
Fuck that. I'm saying this is some old shit.
Some photos you can still see that though, because like in the details it will tell you when it was originally taken. But some of them, as soon as you send it, it says the date that it was sent to you.
but not even. But I'm just saying, like like I have an Instagram. Like I use filters on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
Some of them actually say the date on the side.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right, so I'm saying, imagine if,
Yeah.
so imagine if, like, shorty sent you a nude and you like, then you look at the date and it said like 4 months before.
Yeah, it's
Would you feel some kind of way though?
Yeah.
Like,
expired vagina. That's a new picture.
okay, so what's considered
Expired
expired news? Is it like 2 months, a month? Like, what's considered expired? 3 weeks? It's just somebody else seen it. It's supposed to feel fresh.
But how you know
to
she didn't just take it for herself and she really liked how she looked that day, so she saved it?
That's rare.
That's not true.
It's
No,
not.
because that's me.
Women take pictures all the time. No,
Because
I'll be
I
honest
was
with you, we have so many pictures in our phone that we don't send. We just save it. We do.
I know
And
y'all
I
do that like when you're outside, y'all take 1,000 pictures and probably only like share like 4 or 5 and stuff.
No, but we do that in the house. Like, we just won't post them, but we'll just save them.
Because I'm like, if I really like
thought that was
the
a
way,
myth. Okay, it's true.
you know, my boobs look in this picture and the angle is just right, I'm like, I'm gonna send you that one. Because I'm feeling myself and I think I look good there. So what if it
Because
was
you ain't seen that one.
3 weeks or 3 months ago? That's the one you get.
No, 3 weeks to me is fresh. I just think
I'm saying 3
is
weeks,
fresh,
3 months, 3 years. If I look good in
That
that
was the last time
photo,
I shaved my legs.
that's what I'm gonna send you.
No, I think it's
If I-
expired if you. I don't know, because a part of me feel like it's expired after a certain amount of time. A part of me feel like it's expired if you don't look like that anymore.
That's when it's
Yeah.
That's
expired.
really expired. Like, if it's like, I don't care if it was just 2 months. If you've gained 20 pounds or it's 15 pounds, which I'm not fat shaming, it's fine. But you have to send photos of what you actually look like now. So if you don't look like this
Well, at
now,
least give a disclaimer.
you shouldn't be sending nudes of
But this is
you
me
20
from-
pounds heavier, lighter, and then when you sending the pictures to the guy, he thinking that's what you look like, and you take off your clothes, and he like, but the back fat wasn't there. Not that that matters, but you gotta give off what you really presenting.
No, it matters.
So it's,
It matters.
Does it?
It
I
matters.
mean, men be doing catfishing too.
which our hats and
Yeah.
do-rags.
True.
And with the angles that y'all hold your penis when y'all say your penis.
Yo, what's the issue with the penis thing? Because I don't get that many dick pics to know about angles. Like, I don't. What is going on with this?